Today we're going to be taking a quick look at the largest LEGO Minecraft 2025 set, and that's the Enderman Tower. When I first heard the rumors for an Enderman Tower, I definitely expected something end-themed, so I was pleasantly surprised when we got something for the Nether Forests instead. They're far more interesting and colorful biomes that translate really well into LEGO bricks. We'll dive deeply into this tower in just a second, but let's look at the minifigure selection here. Unsurprisingly, you get two Endermen in this set. It's the same design that they've been using since the very beginning. You also get two new player skins here, and one of them is hilariously themed after Nick Bluetooth from Galador. The set appropriately gives him the name Dimensional Defender. This reminds me very much of the Ninjago Kai reference that was put into the Village Raid set a few years back. I hope we continue to see more deep cuts like these in the Minecraft line, and it kind of makes me wonder what other ones we've just missed in the past. Who knows what else is hiding in the player lineup. It was pointed out to me in the comment section that potentially this other figure is also another Galador reference, maybe based off Gorm Deluxe from the theme. The player is named the Realm Raider, so make of that what you will. The colors are definitely right on, but I'm not so sure about the torso and face prints. But let it be said that I am happy to believe that these are both Galador references. That would be absolutely wild. And then excitingly here too, we get our first LEGO Endermites. These are simple brick-built mobs, but they do have an exclusive print on them. And because it's printed on a 1x1 tile, you do get an extra in the set, meaning that you could very easily make a third Endermite if you had an extra bracket lying around. You know, again, for the biggest set of the wave, I just would have liked to have seen some more armor for the players specifically, even if it's not featured on the box art, right? You don't want to cover up Nick Bluetooth, I totally get that. But if we could have had an armor stand somewhere in the set or anywhere to house more armor to put on these figures, that would be great. I don't know why LEGO keeps forgetting to do that or intentionally not doing it. It costs them virtually nothing. So let's get to the build itself. This reminds me a lot of what was going on in the Iron Golem Fortress. It's a very similar vibe, a big mob house that has a lot of modularity built into it. You actually get two separate platforms to build your base atop, one from the Crimson Forest and one from the Warped Forest. Each of them very nicely has a brand new 6x8 transparent orange plate, something that you'll be seeing in some of the other LEGO Minecraft sets too. These are going to be incredibly useful for so many things, even outside of LEGO Minecraft. And imagine getting recolors of these in transparent dark blue or transparent yellow for some more classic space mocks or classic space sets in the future. Really excited to see all the new transparent elements that they're producing. The A model, if you will, for the Enderman Tower is, of course, an Enderman. I think this looks fantastic. I love the bright foliage and vines growing off him, the tree on top. It's all very well executed. It's pretty sizable too, though much like the actual Enderman in game, it's incredibly thin. So thin, in fact, that there's hardly any interior here. The legs consist of some very interesting segments here. You've got the brand new ladder piece, which implies access all the way up to the top, even though, of course, there are breaks in that. And then you've got a selection of the Nether Forest plants here alongside fences. All this ends up being is just detailing. The only real interior spaces come at the very top. You've got a pretty empty room filled only with a crafting table and, thankfully, the return of the enchanting table. So this design is updated all around. The prints are different. Even the color of the top book is now printed on dark brown, which I think makes it a lot more versatile for, say, like enchanted books or a written book or something like that. I'm just happy that it's here in some form. We've waited way too long for our second enchanting table. You'll also be seeing another enchantment table in the advent calendar coming later this year in September. Above that, you've got the Nether portal and then just some soul torches. Off to the side, there is a barrel, and that houses 3 ender pearls, a piece that's been around for a few years, but definitely nice to have more of those. The last item of note is this mysterious black potion. I think the comments section on the reveal video suggested that this was most likely either a potion of weakness or an ominous potion, but it is indeed a trans black head there. It's not black, it is just a really thick plastic. So it's a really cool color. It's that new trans black, so it's almost got a purpley hue to it. Really, really quite beautiful. I'm not even sure if this head, I'm not even sure if a minifigure head has appeared in this color before, but let me know if I'm wrong. So let's take this apart into its possible segments. So even the bases here can be broken up a little bit. Head comes off, these railings pop off the shoulders. These are all nicely connected through axles, so it's not going to easily fall over on you. And there's all the segments you can possibly have. There's a lot to do here. The back of the box gives you an idea for what to make these into. So you have a Crimson Forest build and a Warped Forest build, and it looks pretty respectable. So it's me from the future, and now that I've built this combination, I actually like this set a lot more. Granted, you're still not getting any additional interior space, but it makes for a nice bulky fortress, and I think this model actually is much more fun than the standard Enderman. Yeah, the Enderman looks cooler, a little more recognizable, but everything that's going on here actually makes a lot more sense now. Another nice little perk of this set is that it does include 4 extra 2x6 black tiles, so you can swap out the vines on the arms if you'd like to give it a bit more of a cleaner look. Honestly, as is the case with many of the flagship LEGO Minecraft summer sets, I feel just a slightly more fleshed out interior could have brought a lot of fun and joy to this set, as well as some additional armor pieces, weapons, anything to stash in this big base that the players have going on. Even so, if you do pick this up, you're going to find a lot of new and fun things that you're definitely going to enjoy. It's great to finally get some Endermites in an official LEGO set. The return of the enchantment table is spectacular, and the 2-player skins do make me smile. But yeah, that's all I've got for this time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have yourself a fantastic life, and I'll see you again soon.